Oaxaca has this way of just captivating you. It's so diverse, it's so magnificent. It's constantly poking and teasing you, asking you to explore farther and discover what secrets are hidden within this great state. It just has so much to offer.
All our doggo friends, one that came with us.
It was hard to leave such a magical place, but Mula lugged us and our gear up and out of the valley and back to civilization as we began entering the beating heart of this incredible state. Oaxaca City is known as the food capital of Mexico. When you enter the mercado, there is a rich selection of fruits, vegetables, and mezcal, and just about every option of Mexican food you can imagine, and it's made to absolute perfection. Meg tried this massive tamale oaxaqueña, and I stuck with my personal favorite, pollo con mole rojo, an absolute flavor bomb. If you find yourself in Oaxaca City, a must-visit is the Museum of Cultures of Oaxaca, Santo Domingo. Here, you can admire the stunning architecture and rich history of this great state.
You guys know the expression, did you bring the whole kitchen sink? Yes. Yes, we did. Yep, that's what the bike looks like at max capacity, fully loaded. I mean, fully loaded. We did some grocery shopping because we're going to a remote village. Not remote, but we're going to a little village 30 minutes away. So we just brought some supplies with us so we didn't have to do any grocery shopping at their smaller supermarkets. Saves us a little bit of time and money.
So we decided to rent a cottage for a few nights in the countryside, a quaint and colorful little village located just about half an hour from Oaxaca City. We settled in with plans to ride mula to see the petrified waterfalls the very next day.
Holy shit.
What?
There's smoke. My calipers are smoking. Whoa.
But I mean, you were just on your brakes pretty heavy then.
Very heavy. Push down on that lever. Brake lever.
That?
Yeah. Up, off. I don't think they're engaging anymore.
During the steep descent into Irve al Agua, my rear brakes overheated and momentarily stopped working. I confirmed this was the case with my dad, who was an excellent mechanic, by the way, and sure enough, after some time, they returned to normal. We continued into the park and began by stopping at one of the food stalls, where Meg and I would get to try one of our first tlayudas, a Oaxacan specialty, essentially a Mexican pizza.
They just cut it in half for us because we were like, how do we eat it? Is it good?
This is the swimming area. It's a pretty quick loop, about 30 minutes around the area of Irve al Agua.
High in the hills of Oaxaca sits a waterfall frozen in time. This is Irve al Agua, and these aren't ice, they're minerals. For thousands of years, spring water rich in calcium and magnesium has flowed over this cliff. Every drop leaves behind a thin layer of stone, slowly building these petrified waterfalls. Every once in a while, you arrive somewhere that hits you deeper than you expect. Standing there, staring into that endless sweep of mountains, something shifted in me. The world felt massive, and I felt impossibly small. But in that smallness, there was a strange kind of peace, like the mountains were reminding me that some things are bigger than my worries, bigger than my plans, and bigger than me.
Slowly making our way through this gorgeous landscape, really enjoying the beauty of these petrified waterfalls and just the mountains that surround it.
For me, Oaxaca has been the most anticipated state on my travels through Mexico. I had just heard so many great things from travelers I've met on the road about the beauty, the culture, and the landscapes. And in a way, saving Oaxaca for one of the last places I'd visit in Mexico made it just that much more special. Like a slow build-up on this climatic journey through this amazing country. And as I record this audio, I'm currently in Panama with plans to ship the bike to Colombia. And editing these videos from about 6 months ago really reminds me just how much I miss Mexico and just how much I really love that country.
So that's it. Bike's all packed up. And we're out of here. This beautiful little cottage in Santa Maria Guelache. Explored Irve al Agua yesterday. Really, really beautiful area. And I'm gonna admire this tree one last time. And then we're off to go see the widest tree in the world now, actually. How ironic. Árbol del Tuli, which is the widest tree in the world, and it's located here in Oaxaca City, and that's where we're going to take the bike to go check that out, and then our next accommodation.
just so freaking wide though.
Back in the city, Meg and I splurged a little over budget to get this amazing Airbnb that was mostly an outdoor accommodation and enjoyed the sunset from the rooftop each day. It was finally time to explore some of Oaxaca's ancient archaeology. This is Monte Alban. Over 2,000 years ago, the Zapotecs leveled this entire mountaintop by hand, building temples, tombs, and observatories. They watched the sky for centuries. Here they recorded their battles, tracked the stars, and created one of Mesoamerica's great centers of power. From Monte Alban, you can see everything, and that was the point. This was a city meant to watch over the world below. Today, only stone remains, but standing here, you can still feel the weight of time and the echo of a civilization that shaped Oaxaca for thousands of years.
So apparently, this area right here is classified as a sports field, or more closely a ball court. I'm not sure the ancient game they used to play here, but it's a very thin row of grass and some kind of ball game. So very, very cool. So I bought Meg flowers when we first got to this Airbnb, and she wants to take them with us to Puerto Escondido. So she's got this elaborate plan to put them into a garbage bag and
then put them onto the back like this, but it's got to go on Mac's side because my side's where the exhaust is. And the last time I did it, my flowers just smelled like...
yeah, they just smelled like gasoline, didn't they?
We'll see.
Huh. Well, yeah, we will. So I was just getting ready to get back on the bike, and I noticed my my chair and my sandals that I had strapped there are no longer there. So they were kind of strapped like Meg's is, except not really secure. And they've fallen off somewhere on the road. So someone gets a free camp chair and some really nice sandals.
We finally made it to Oaxaca's crowned jeweled beach, Puerto Escondido. We stayed in the bamboo casa in Zacatela, an eco-friendly co-living space which was only 5 minutes walk to the beach.
There's the bike down there. And here's the accommodation. I'm sweating, it's hot, it's humid. Just arrived at Puerto Escondido. Got the tour of our accommodation. Really cute, cozy, bamboo, eco-friendly. And yeah, we're gonna spend 5 nights here. So now we're just gonna get settled in. What do you think of the place?
Yeah, I really like it. I don't like how close you get to that.
But you gotta get close because it's again view from our little rooftop terrace.
Yeah, it's so cute.
It's got water tanks up here and hammocks. Yeah, crazy. Very cool.
This town grew famous for the legendary break at Zacatela, a surfer's paradise, and the incredible daily sunsets that follow.
Okay, so it's just happened. The power here in Puerto Escondido just went out, or at least our place. This happened to us from Rotan too on our first night. But
What a mess it is. It's never known it's something there.
and now we hear this annoying beeping sound. But Meg carries these solar string lights with us everywhere we go. And you're going to see why in a situation like this, they're going to be so handy. Because literally, her phone just died. And without my phone light right now, we wouldn't
This
be
will
able to
charge my phone as well.
Yeah, so not only is this going to give us lights, but it's going to charge her phone back up. So, I mean, we got power banks too, but yeah, so this is a kind of our accommodation here. It looks kind of spooky, doesn't it? Oh, and look at that, the light. Of course, the lights come back on as she's setting that up. But they might go out again, so... Oh. What did I say? She's got it plugged in now. Look at that. Boom. Let there be light. Now I can turn my phone light off and she'll just string him up. Pretty cool.
While in Puerto, we checked out another famous beach, Playa Manzanillo, a much more friendly place for swimming and enjoying the beautiful scenery. On our way back from the beach, Meg's hat somehow got wrapped around Mula's chain, and it's probably hard to tell, but Meg was having a blast unraveling the remains of her poor hat.
No, I just want to say thank you. This is Maria from the Bamboo Casa. Fantastic place in Puerto Escondido in Zacatela. Yeah, thanks again for everything. Yeah.
Nos vemos pronto.
Yeah, we're getting hot, so we're getting ready to go now. So, this is a terrible time in Mexico's history. We're taking the quota from Puerto Escondido to Oaxaca City.
A terrible time.
Because they're just constantly got all the roads blocked. And now we can't actually take this one for about 25 minutes. We have to wait 25 freaking minutes, man. That's a lot of progress. So we're just taking a break, and Meg got this new cool hat yesterday, so it's already coming in handy.
It's freaking hot.
We're just eating some snacks while we wait.
So originally, the plan was to continue heading south from Puerto Escondido, but Meg had recently cracked her tooth and needed some emergency dental work. She wasn't feeling confident about leaving the city until everything was done, and so we headed back so she could finish her work.
Look at this barbacoa. Oh, yes. How's the roadside barbacoa? Bueno. Well, that's it. Meg is staying here in Oaxaca City, and I'm heading to San Jose Del Pacifico, which is like 3 hours south from here, really scenic, 175 highway. And the next time I will see this pretty little lady is maybe Lake Atitlan. That's what we're thinking, but you never know what happens when you're on the road. But yeah, we'll both be solo for the next 3 weeks at least. And yeah, we're gonna have our own solo experiences for a bit, so it should be exciting, should be fun. And yeah, it looks like I'll be crossing into Guatemala by myself in about 12 days. Yeah. So yeah, just enjoying the last of the morning. Everything's scattered but pretty much packed up. And yeah, thanks for the last minute. Oh. Thanks for the last minute mangoes and kiwi.
Oh, you're welcome.
But yeah, very beautiful place here. Meg's gonna stay here for another week, I think, and just get some work done. And yeah. But yeah, today's place is a very beautiful mountain cabin, little mud hut, so that'll be exciting.
This is it. Mac is off. I'm gonna stay here, get the dentist stuff done, and hopefully in a few weeks we meet in Lake Atitlan.
Que tenga una buena aventura.
And just like that, I was solo once again, riding through the mountains of Oaxaca on my way to San Jose del Pacifico, a very unique mountain town located in the middle of the scenic 175 highway.
El silencio de las ventanas acarician mi hondo pesar. No puedo pensar en pararme. Este movimiento me acuna.
Look at that cool bridge.
Dicen por ahí que el tiempo yo solo me fío de mi
I believe I need to walk from here. I'm gonna text my host and tell them I'm here. All right, we just arrived not too long ago to my accommodation here in San Jose del Pacifico. It's a really, really cool city known for their magic mushrooms that are native to this region. And it's totally legal here to consume and to purchase them. And it's located in the middle of the Oaxaca Mountains. So let's take a look at my accommodation. Couple hammocks, but the main feature is this guy right here, the mushroom mud hut. If we just go inside and take a look, it's very small, but yeah, a nice window with a view of the valley and the mountains once the fog clears, the skylight, and then a chimney, which I'll probably start up pretty soon, and some supplied firewood and starter. And then, like I was saying, just out here is the vast valley mountain view, which you can't see right now because of the fog, but tomorrow you should be able to see and get some nice shots of sunrise and enjoy our coffee right here. So yeah, super stoked. And this is day one of my solo trip to Guatemala. Like I was preferencing in some earlier videos, Meg has decided to travel a bit slower and catch up on some work and some other things she's trying to accomplish. So she's going to meet me in Atitlan, Guatemala in approximately 3 weeks. And so I'll be riding solo through the rest of Oaxaca, Chiapas, and the first part of Guatemala until I meet up with Meg somewhere in Atitlan. So that's the plan. And this is day 1, staying in the mushroom house. So yeah.
For the first day of my solo trip, I treated myself to a very special mushroom hut with an incredible view of the mountains and the valley below. I allowed myself some solitude to connect with nature and myself, since it had been a while since I've had this type of experience. I felt very recharged by the end of my 2 nights here.
I'm leaving this place today and I'm heading to Playa Zipolite. It's about a 3-hour ride. Really enjoyed my time here. I stayed in a mushroom mud hut overlooking the valley and the mountains. And yeah, it's been a great experience, but we got to keep moving south. I'm gonna go say goodbye to my hosts and I'm gonna hit the open road.
Back on the road and heading for Playa Zipolite, which is the only legal nude beach in the entire country, so of course I had to go check it out. I booked a teepee for $10 a night, and with only a short walk to the main beach, it was a great 2-night stay.
Wow. So this is low light mode on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, walking the beaches of Zipolite in Oaxaca. And there's the Pacific Ocean. My final walk of this beach before I head off to Salina Cruz tomorrow, which is 3 hours south from here. Well, this is my teepee for tonight, and I can't pan too far down or you'll see my pee-pee tonight. And a bit disappointed. The Wi-Fi is not working here. Of course, the guy says it's working fine all the time, and as soon as I show up, it stops working. I've unplugged it and plugged it back in, and it's not working. And so he said he'll look at it later. Who knows what later is? But I need it to work tomorrow, and I'm not getting any reception here either, so pretty not ideal. It is so hot today, but we're about ready. Got everything packed. All right, that's everything. Bike sounding good. Careful in the sand, especially when I'm heavy. All right. Woo! Oh, that breeze. Giving me a lease of life right now.
After leaving Zipolite, I continued south, stopping for some roadside comida and the occasional break.
It's hot. I'm hungry. had to pull over because I was thirsty. Take a pee. But I'm only like 40 minutes out from Salina Cruz. It's already been like 2 hours, 40 minutes, so bit of a ride today, but not too bad. Pretty mellow road. Not much going on. Oh, I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Back on the road, in only 10 minutes from Salina Cruz, I found this magical lookout. I rode up and peered out into the vastness of the ocean, and in that moment, I couldn't help but ponder what was to come. Nearly 2 years of traveling Mexico was finally wrapping up, and I could feel one chapter was closing and another was about to begin. I made it to my Airbnb, and that's where this video ends. After over 2 years of posting videos of my adventures through Mexico, the next video will finally see me entering a new country on my Suzuki DR650, Guatemala. Thank you all so much for your continued support. This has been the endeavor of my lifetime, and I'm so proud of everything I've accomplished, and I can't wait to keep sharing my stories. Until next week, I'll see you then.